recognized symbol of excellence in sports entertainment.
And welcome to WCW Saturday Night. I'm your host, Gotmark76. And we have a great show lined up for you here today. The NWA World Tag Team Championship will be on the line as Beautiful Bobby and Arn Anderson take on the Miracle Violence Connection. But we begin things here with Jake the Snake Roberts taking on Ranger Ross. And I'll tell you, Jake the Snake Roberts has a bullseye on his back, being stared straight down the barrel by one Cactus Jack. Jake the Snake Roberts made his debut here in WCW back at Super Brawl, costing Cactus Jack the World Television title. And Cactus has wanted to get his hands on Jake the Snake Roberts for a while, but Roberts keeps avoiding him in a short arm clothesline. Ranger Ross goes down. Jake setting up Ranger Ross. Could it be? Sets him up. Has him locked in and spikes him down with a DDT. And that is all she wrote. Your winner is going to be Jake the Snake Roberts. Hooks the leg. 2 and 3. Your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts. In our opening contest here on WCW Saturday Night. And it's always the beginning of the end when you see that short arm clothesline. And there it is, the spiked DDT. And Ranger Ross stood no chance of kicking out of that. When will Cactus Jack get his hands on Jake the Snake Roberts? We hope to have more information. And there's Jake, and he's not done yet. Wait, speaking of Cactus, here he comes! To the ring, charges, and attacks Jake from behind! Cactus Jack gets his hands on Jake the Snake Roberts. The referee calling for the bell, calling for assistance. But Cactus choking Jake over the top rope and slings him back. Cactus now working the leg of Jake Roberts. This has gotten personal, but look at Roberts avoiding the Cactus Jack piledriver, and the Snake slithers out, and he's heading to the back. And he's telling Cactus, not this time, and he walks away. I'm sure we'll have more very shortly. And welcome back to Saturday Night as Barry Windham in the ring with Michael P.S. Hayes. These two men no stranger to each other. But Windham, he wants to get his hands on the natural Dustin Rhodes. As P.S. in an inside cradle, referee counts 1, and the kick out at 1 by Hayes. Dustin Rhodes, of course, turning his back on Barry Windham back at Super Brawl. It has gotten personal. And now, Dustin Rhodes and the Hollywood Blondes calling themselves The Awakening. We hope to have more on that. Let's go to some pre-recorded comments made recently by Barry Windham.
Dustin, you and I were closer than brothers. We took the world by storm and won a hell of a lot more than we lost. If you had aspirations of being a singles wrestler, I would have stood by and supported your decision. Instead, you hit me with a chair and made this very personal. I've been told that I let my nice guy personality take over the last couple of years, but your actions have woken something inside of me that you will need to pay for. And when I get my hands on you and get my revenge, you will only have yourself to blame.
And those words spoken earlier by Barry Windham he will one day get his hands on Dustin Rhodes. Flying Brian and Stunning Steve, again, they call themselves The Awakening. A name that I mean, the first thing that comes to mind when I hear Awakening, quite frankly, is the Rude Awakening. But Windham with a claw hold has it locked in on Michael P.S. Hayes. Can Hayes escape? Hayes trying to escape and Windham lets him out of it. Throws Hayes in the ropes and a big lariat. There he goes. Takes down Hayes. Nearly decapitates him. Hooks the leg. Referee can count to 20 on this one. Your winner, Barry Windham. Here on Saturday night. And what is going to happen when Windham gets his hands on Dustin Rhodes? Fans, don't go away. We're going to hear from Jake Roberts next. And welcome back to WCW Saturday Night, a rematch from Super Brawl. As the NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Miracle Violence Connection, take on Beautiful Bobby and Arn Anderson. And this is the rematch for Arn Anderson and Beautiful Bobby. This match was signed with Texas Tornado rules, all four men in the ring at the same time. Gordy going to work on Double A as Doc working over Beautiful Bobby. And a hip toss out of the corner. And Beautiful Bobby in trouble, Arn Anderson in trouble, and the Miracle Violence Connection in control. Those words from Jake the Snake Roberts telling Cactus Jack that he'll fight Cactus on his own time. And I'll tell you what, the manipulation of one Jake the Snake Roberts, I'm sure at some point Cactus is going to get not just a couple moves on Jake Roberts, but an actual match where he can inflict as much punishment as he wants. And I hope that match comes soon. Now Gordy has Anderson in a gut-wrench suplex, and Doc Flew nails Beautiful Bobby up the second turnbuckle, and now throws Eaton up and over the top rope. And Doc and Beautiful Bobby on the outside floor as Gordy and Double A in the ring. And a spine buster by Gordy takes down Double A maneuver out of Arn Anderson's book. Goes to hook the legs. Will they retain? 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Arn Anderson. Fans, we have a big main event here tonight as a rematch from Super Brawl, as the All-American Ron Simmons will take on Ravishing Rick Rude. If Ron Simmons defeats Rick Rude, he will get another opportunity at the NWA World Title. And if Rick Rude can defeat Ron Simmons, then Ron Simmons moves down to the bottom of the list of contenders. And quite frankly, I don't know where that would put Ron Simmons, because he won by countout over the former world champion, the former WCW world champion. But now that Sting is world champion, I don't know where Ron Simmons sits in top contenders. So it looks like the NWA title is the opportunity that Simmons has if he wants gold anytime soon. And the tides of this match beginning to turn as Double A has Doc slammed down on the arm. A typical Anderson maneuver, working a body part and staying on top of it. And there has been some friction as of late between Arn Anderson and Beautiful Bobby. Nothing that hasn't been worked out so far. But winning those titles was supposed to make this team stronger. But losing them so quickly, they only had those belts for a couple weeks before they lost them at Super Brawl. And now, whatever issues they had seem to be creeping back. Hopefully, they can work things out because they are one of the best tag teams, not only in WCW, but the entire world. There's a power slam by Doc on Double A. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Double A. All 4 men back in the ring as Gordy has Beautiful Bobby up for a power bomb and slams him down to the mat. Anderson now in control, working over and takes out Dr. Death to the outside floor. And those 2 men battling it out on the outside is Beautiful Bobby now working the arm of Terry Gordy inside the ring. Gordy, caught with an elbow. Beautiful Bobby with a suplex. Does not bridge for the pinfall. And Beautiful Bobby showing some attitude here, wanting Gordy to get back up. And Beautiful Bobby with a stomp. He was climbing the top rope, but that was stopped. Oh! Stopped by Williams, and Williams slammed Bobby on top of Gordy. Goes for the cover, but broken up by Double A and a football block. Takes down Arn Anderson. Fast and furious action here for the NWA World Tag Team Championship. Doc has a brainbuster on Anderson. Takes down Anderson. Williams goes for the cover. Referee counts broken up by Beautiful Bobby. Nicely done. And the challenger's still in this thing. A belly-to-belly suplex by Beautiful Bobby on Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and now Bobby climbing the top rope. But Anderson goes for the cover. 1, 2, and now a kick out of 2. I mentioned before there's some trouble brewing between Beautiful Bobby and Arn Anderson. Bobby was going for the Alabama Jam. Anderson didn't see it. Went for the cover, only got 2. And that could come back and haunt Beautiful Bobby and Arn Anderson. And a spine buster by Double A takes out Gordy. But Williams saw it, and he takes out Anderson too. Scoop power slam, down goes Anderson, hooks the leg, 1, 2, and 3. And your winners and still NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Miracle Violence Connection. Fans, don't go away. Ron Simmons takes on Ravishing Rick Rude next. If Simmons can win, he'll get another shot at the NWA World Title. We'll be right back. And welcome back to WCW Saturday Night. It's our time for our main event. A non-title match as the NWA World Champion Rick Rude takes on the All-American Ron Simmons. And typically in a non-title matchup, the champion has nothing to lose. If they lose, if they get pinned or submit, they don't lose their title. But in this case, Rick Rude can defeat Ron Simmons and put Ron Simmons at the bottom of the list of contenders. So if Rick Rude wins here, he won't see Ron Simmons for potentially a very long time. Meanwhile, Ron Simmons has everything to lose. If he loses, not only does he move to the bottom of the contendership, but he won't get a title shot anytime soon. If he wins, he gets a shot in the very near future. And we are hearing rumblings of a big Saturday night show coming your way very shortly on the Gotmark76 channel. Stay tuned for that. I'm sure an announcement is forthcoming. And a big shoulder block on the outside. Simmons takes down Rick Rude. I mean, if Simmons wins by countout, that would get him a match. So maybe Simmons knows what he's doing here. Of course, it was back at Clash of the Champions when he won by countout but didn't get a title opportunity. The former WCW World Champion Lost that title to Sting at February's Super Brawl. We haven't seen him since. And Rick Rude going to work on Ron Simmons, flexing his arm, and drops the elbow across the neck of the All-American. Ron Simmons in trouble. He put up a valiant effort at Super Brawl, but Rick Rude proved to be too much. Can he get another shot? He needs to come back here in a big football tackle. Takes over Rude. He goes for the cover. Will he get a shot? 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Rude. Ron Simmons said it's always been a lifelong dream to be the NWA World Champion. He needs to defeat Rick Rude here if he wants another shot. Sets up ravishing Rick Rude, has him up on his shoulder, and a running power slam! Down goes Rude! Simmons pulling Rude to the center of the ring! Will that be all? He hooks the leg! Referee counts 1, 2, and 3! And your winner, the All-American Ron Simmons. And he will get a future NWA World Title shot in the very near future. And there's your winner, Ron Simmons. He is going over to Rick Rude, offering his hand, and Rude slaps it away. Fans, the World Title match, we'll find out when that's going to happen. But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.